Wobbling's getting banned, man. Gomel 2019 is officially the first major tournament to ban wobbling. So, what do you think about this? What do you think about wobbling in general? I know Leffen had a controversial YouTube video, and the topic, like the title was "Jigglypuff and wobbling is killing melee." Tell me a bit about what you think about this stuff.
Sure, I actually didn't watch his video, so all these opinions.
You get the premise.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just saying that I haven't gone that. So it's just my straight up opinion on it. It's like, I don't know much about Puff outside of like her playing like a degenerate's fucking stupid. I think it's annoying. It's just dumb. It's just like there are players who will go there, right? Like no, well, there are players like with their goal of timing you out,
right?
And like I don't understand it, but at the same time, it's kind of hard because it's also a tournament, right? Like a tournament's pretty much like similar to the screaming thing, although that's an extreme, clearly bad example. You also have to do what it takes to win the tournament. You're gonna do whatever you can. If that involves pissing your opponents off and camping, then that's fine. Because it's a tournament, right? Unless there's a rule against it. I do think Jigs is toxic. Like players that play like that with the goal of timing someone out is toxic. I think it's stupid. Don't think it's fun to watch. And I think wobbling, like I'm more forgiving than that. But I look at wobbling as a broken mechanic. I just don't. I truly don't feel that one should be rewarded a stock based off of like most of the time it's through a tech skill error or through an execution error, and I don't think a player should be able to get a stock just from that. Especially when in such, I don't know. I don't know if the execution thing matters, but just like as a side note, on top of like the simple execution, like if I get a punish, let's say I get a punish on like a Fox, I have to work. I still, after I get my grab, which is going to be one of my biggest combo starters, I still have to execute, and I still have to follow their DI and tech chase, and there's still so much more to take that stock. Even though it's a lot easier now that I have an opening, I still have to work for it. But the fact that like ICs don't have to work for that, they just have to shield grab and hope their opponent messes something up, or just go for grabs in neutral off of like a small committal read. I think that distribution of risk reward is just severely broken, and I don't think it should be allowed in tournament.
Yeah, and there's escapes for those situations too. Like you said, like if the player's DIing, if they smash DI, if you do an up air, it's not like a guaranteed scenario. There's so much that you have to do to prep yourself for the next scenario. Even with Jigglypuff doing an up throw on you, you can DI those things out, and then somebody like Hungrybox has to follow on the platform and get the read and follow up with multiple hits, whatever. But once you're caught in a wobble, you're caught in a wobble and you're 99% dead unless they somehow mess up their F smash. But you come out of that with like 200% anyway. So it's it's a frustrating situation, and it's not exactly entertaining to watch, of course, because it just slows down gameplay. We're just kind of I think they had people will do things like during the wobble they've had like wobble music and like all this ridiculous stuff just to try to make it more exciting. But
I've seen this dude solve a Rubik's Cube while wobbling, and I thought that was fucking impressive. I thought that was
that's actually pretty crazy.
It was a home stream, so it's just a practice joke thing. Yeah. But he was wobbling in one hand. I don't know how he was holding it, and then in the other hand he was solving. It's really funny.
God. Okay.
I was impressed.
If no, I know that's insane. What's he hitting the A button with?
I don't know. He probably had his arm on it somehow. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It's like freaking ridiculous. The stuff, but the fact that he can do that means it should be banned right there. No, I don't know.
No, but I do think it's a good thing that tournaments are taking initiative to at least like try it out, and see what happens. Because like, I made a video the other day actually where I was kind of talking about the new player experience and how important that is. It's important that new players have fun at the event, even if they're losing. Right, you could still play and lose, but you could still have fun during the game, even if you're getting fucked up.
Right.
But like getting wobbled is just such a not fun experience, no matter what skill level you are.
Yeah.
So players who go to a tournament, they're going 0-2, and they happen to run into an Ices, like they don't even feel like they got a chance or were able to play.
Yeah.
And that's another part of it where it's just like it kind of fucks it up for the newer players who want to continue playing and like continue grinding. Like they're not having as much fun during the tournament.
Yeah.
All this is extra subjective stuff though. My argument for it being banned is like I think it's just broken. I think it's stupid. But these are just like extra things to think about. So it's cool that tournaments are taking the initiative to do that, just to see if it'll provide a better experience for those players or for the event overall.